Are you a 3 everyday mom? A significant number of children and adolescents fall short of the calcium they need. Researchers suggest consuming just 3 servings every day of milk, cheese, or yogurt to help reduce body weight and body fat. Milk contributes the most calcium and protein per 100 calories and per penny, making milk a nutrient-rich and cost-effective component for meals. Don't compromise your family's calcium intake, decrease their risk of fracture, and build lifelong healthy habits. Become a 3 everyday mom today. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Look for news about their latest healthcare center opening soon in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine. News 46 is also brought to you by Red Apple Fireworks. You've never seen anything like it. Nevada's elite fireworks shopping experience. Red Apple Fireworks.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, June 15th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. Part 2 with the homeowners in the abandoned subdivision Ishani Ridge off Wilson Street. Nye County Commissioner Butch Borasky has joined them to fight a battle with Utilities, Inc. to have water turned back on to their residences. We join them speaking about the meetings that have been held to remedy the issues.
And like I say, I've personally been to some of these meetings myself. Recently, a couple of them. It was my understanding there was going to be some sort of an agreement for a small fee of up to $2,500 per home paid. And then 2 days later, UICN comes up with numbers that go all the way to $12,000? $13,500. This is Mel Pete next to me. Mel, you want to say something?
Well, the sewer line was clear in our end of Ishani Ridge up until this last weekend when somebody poured some concrete mixed with gravel into the first 3 manholes. Now, up until that point, the sewer had been working very well. So somebody intentionally tried to sabotage our sewer system so that when the PUC people came down, the engineer came down from Carson City, she found what she thought was a absolute horror mess in the manhole when all it was somebody was trying to cause us more grief than what we can handle. That's pretty much it.
Thank you, Mel. Well, so goes the saga, and Butch Borasky reporting for Channel 41 News.
And now for a new segment in the news, our Facebook question of the day.
Today's question, do you think Pahrump should get a theme park? What's your opinion?
And here's what some of you had to say. Bill Dolan wrote, I like the idea of looking to see if this project will fly or not, and yes, I would love to have a theme park here in our great town.
Spencer Jones writes, if they are looking for something along the lines of Six Flags or Paramount's Great America, I think it would be a bit overkill at first. Start with something moderate that can be added to as things pick up. Use Farmington, Utah's lagoon, as an example. It would not only help the local economy, but create jobs for adults and teens alike and give teens and families something new to do.
And Deb Marquez says, yes, our youth needs something fun to do. It would have to bring more jobs to the area, and I believe will give more people a reason to visit Pahrump.
And Angel Young keeps it simple by saying, why wouldn't jobs and revenue be a good thing?
I can't argue with that. And folks, be sure to log on to our Facebook page and voice your opinion. And be sure to check in tomorrow for our next question of the day. And make sure to stay tuned because we're also going to have a story about the theme park coming up later in this newscast.
Yes, because it was part of the town board's agenda last night, a long part of it. Okay, and coming up, the Salvation Army's Vacation Bible School is in full swing.
And Zach Fuentes brings you your entertainment this week.
We have all this and more coming up right after the break. Please keep it here. Sorry about that.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Look for news about their latest healthcare center opening soon in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine. News 46 is also brought to you by Red Apple Fireworks. You've never seen anything like it. Nevada's elite fireworks shopping experience. Red Apple Fireworks.
Welcome back to News 46. The Salvation Army is hosting a summer Bible camp this week. All are invited for the fun, games, and food. Zach Fuentes reports.
Salvation Army on Mule Lane. The Vacation Bible School is being held all week long. Captain Mark King invites the children of the community to join them in this fun event.
Well, this week we are hosting a group Vacation Bible School entitled Pandemania, where God is wild about you. And we're just having a great time inviting the kids to have fun with crafts, games, snacks that they get to help prepare, and a small dinner before we kick things off.
And how long will this be going on for?
This is going to be going on from today through Friday, and it begins at 5 p.m. with dinner, and it will end about 8:30.
Okay, and is this open to other people, for example, who don't go to the Salvation Army for church every Sunday?
Absolutely. This is open to the community for children from ages 5 to 12, and younger children are welcome to come as long as they have a parent that's going to be with them the entire time.
Okay, and how is this funded?
This is funded by the local church congregation as an opportunity to share with children and other families in the community. And if they want to attend the Salvation Army, that's great. And if they don't, that's okay too. We're just happy that they're worshiping somewhere, and this is just a fun week for children to learn about God.
And if they do want to attend the Salvation Army, when are your services?
Our services are Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Right here at 721 South Buell, right off of the 372, just a few lots down from Star Nursery.
Okay. And for more information, what number can they call?
They can call us here at the church at 751-6171. They can stop by our social service office or thrift store, which is just behind Walmart on Dahlia Street. There they can find flyers and sign-up forms as well.
So come on down to the Salvation Army on Buell Lane. For more information, call 751-6171. And the activities begin at 5 p.m. every night until Friday. I'm Zach Fuentes with News 46.
And again, here's Zach Fuentes with your entertainment this week.
With your entertainment this week, I'm Zach Fuentes. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has approved a change in the nomination process that will allow between 5 and 10 Best Picture nominees for the Academy Award. The board voted yesterday to approve the change. In previous years, it has been 5. Jennifer Lopez may come back for a second year as a judge on American Idol, or she may not. Lopez and another new judge, Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler, brought a gentler attitude to the top-rated show following the departure of Simon Cowell. Heartbroken Playboy founder Hugh Hefner said yesterday his wedding this weekend is canceled. His 25-year-old fiancée, a playmate from his magazine, had second thoughts. Hefner, who is 85, and Crystal Harris were due to tie the knot in front of more than 300 guests at the Playboy Mansion in Los Angeles this Saturday. It would have been Hefner's third marriage. Samuel L. Jackson is narrating the audiobook for the profane hit nursery rhyme, Go the Bleep to Sleep. The book is this summer's surprise hit, written by tired dad Adam Mansbach. The hardcover book and audio version went on sale yesterday. Pre-orders have kept the book high on the Amazon.com bestsellers list for weeks. Film rights have already been sold. A free download of the book is available through audible.com. The 65th annual Tony Awards were held Sunday night at the Beacon Theater in New York City, hosted by Neil Patrick Harris. A labor dispute threatened to upset the production. A deal between both sides was announced Friday afternoon, though no details were immediately disclosed. Some of the winners of the 2011 American Theater Wings Tony Awards are Best Play, War Horse, Best Musical, The Book of Mormon, Best Book of a Musical, The Book of Mormon, Best Original Score, The Book of Mormon, Best Revival of a Play, The Normal Heart, Best Revival of a Musical, Anything Goes, Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role in a Play, Mark Rylance, Jerusalem, Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role in a Play, Frances McDormand for Good People. I'm Zach Fuentes, and that's your entertainment this week.
All right, folks, and we'll have much more local news coming up right after this break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Look for news about their latest healthcare center opening soon in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine. News 46 is also brought to you by Red Apple Fireworks. You've never seen anything like it. Nevada's elite fireworks shopping experience. Red Apple Fireworks.
Welcome back to News 46. On the town board agenda last night was a discussion and possible decision to hire Contour Entertainment and Vercitas to perform an approximately $150,000 study to determine the size and options for the proposed theme park.
This is Bill Kobarger. I'm here at KPVM-TV, and with me to my right is Al Balaqui with the town and town board member Harley Calkin. Last night we had some interesting things happen at the town board meeting. Can you explain what happened?
Well, to make a long story short, we passed moving forward with the international attraction. I think that's how we would refer to it. And, you know, it's been a dream of mine for years to make happen. And then, of course, something extraordinary like that takes a lot of people working together. And I'd like to thank you two for your efforts. You put a lot of information together in the backup, and we got a 4-1 vote last night.
And that usually doesn't happen with this town board. A 4-1 vote was really exciting. So, Mr. Balaqui, can you give us a little bit of detail how this project all came about?
Well, the project came about is that we were looking to capitalize on where we could go ahead and move forward and increasing the tourism attraction into Pahrump. And I mean, it's right across the mountain. It's in Las Vegas. 40 million people fly there a year. 10, 15 million people drive into there a year. So how do we create, as Mr. Copeland said, a destination attraction, a destination resort to attract them to come over here for a day or two and spend money in the businesses here and possibly even stay here?
Well, I know that we all three took a trip to L.A. to meet with the group Contour Entertainment led by Chris Brown, who was a Disney exec for over 20 years. And in doing so, we talked about 2 other areas that were big international attractions here in the town of Pahrump. You want to talk on one of those 2?
Well, you know, they were surprised that more people didn't know about the growth of Front Sight, which is just south of the town, as well as Spring Mountain Resort. The motocross that is tremendous. And then, you know, we didn't even get into talk about Nevada Treasures on the north side, which is one of the top 10 RV resorts in the country, and Terrible's Lakeside on the south side. I mean, bracketed on both things. We have so much potential in this valley that those of us that live here take it for granted, and other people will come over here and see the beauty, those things that attracted us here originally.
And in your opinion, is that what you think attracted Contour Entertainment to the town of Pahrump?
Yes, I think that they realized just like we do. We had a lot of great spokes, so to speak, and we needed a hub to tie it all together, and the international attraction will do it.
And now, if I remember correctly, they're looking at trying to obtain about 0.5% to 3% of the 47 million people that come from Las Vegas. They think it's obtainable, and that's basically what their first phase is going to be about, correct?
That is correct. They're going to go ahead and put together the factual information that'll show that group will come over here from over there, and that takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. But more importantly, they've got to assemble that information that's acceptable by the industry. In other words, they're going to talk the talk that the industry talks, so they understand that, and they could go ahead and come and say, yes, this will happen. This is the size of project we could develop. This is the amount of people that we could bring into the community, and this is the revenue that it would generate. That's what the work is all about.
In our last segment at the High Desert Shorts International Film Festival, we speak to Allison Mosia, who you might recognize from the commercials we run on our station.
Shelley Tibbetts, who is the associate producer of a Long Island morning talk show, and I am in cahoots with the head producer who wants to leave his job, and so he is leaving his job and going to give it to me, so we are conspiring to create the worst morning show ever.
And become a love interest of his.
There's a little bit of a love thing going on. We're not entirely sure. We don't know if we'll eventually become competition with one another or if we'll, end up working together.
I know that this film is doing very well and seems to get the audience just cracking up.
We are blown away by the success of the film. We had so much fun making it. We got the scripts like 5 minutes before we started shooting. And so we couldn't get through half the scenes because we were just laughing too hard and trying to come up with new, like, funny things to do in each scene. So
You have a good cast, really well together.
we have an amazing cast. Dan Brennan, who plays the lead, is in like every Verizon commercial you can possibly imagine, and but he's awesome. He's also a filmmaker. Who else? Aaron Cronican, who plays one of the other, the real anchor, also amazing. Everybody's really amazing in the cast.
They're hilarious, those two anchors that they actually replaced before the other anchors. Those ones were really funny too as well. I know we have a tag for people to watch the film, but let me find out about you personally, a little bit about the history of Allison.
Okay, well, if you have paid $19.95 for anything in the past 5 years, I was most likely in the commercial for it. I've done a lot of commercial work, and I recently moved to LA and trying to do the film TV thing out there.
I know that you're very popular in the Cami commercial. What is that?
The Cami Secret. It's a faux camisole that covers up your boobies. Can I say that? It makes you a little more modest.
Very popular commercial.
Very, very popular commercial. I have like fans from this. I get fan mail from the Cami Secret.
There you go.
Go figure.
That's wonderful. Some of your hopes and dreams for the future.
Hopes and dreams. Okay, like ultimate. Really love to be in an ensemble sitcom.
Wonderful.
I'm funny. I'd like to.
Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Arcadia, California, and I've spent the last 10 years in New York and just moved back out to LA.
Happy to be back in LA?
It's warm. It's not covered in 17 feet of snow, so yes, I am very happy to be in LA.
And any other shorts or films that you're working on?
Yeah, Allison Lane, who was the producer, writer, director of WTFU, we also wrote and produced 2 short films together. One is called The Honeymoon, and the other one is called The Dentist. And those can be seen on my website and hers. My website's AllisonMosier.com.
And spell Allison Mosier for the audience.
Sure, ALLISONMOSIER.com.
Thanks so much, Allison.
Thank you, appreciate it.
That event just gets bigger every year.
Absolutely.
That's why we've had so many interviews that we've had to play from it, because it's really big.
It's a huge deal from my understanding.
Yes. Started by Linda Cass.
Oh. Folks, we've had triple-digit temperatures today. We hit triple digits, and
we did.
According to some people that have been telling me out around town, we've already had triple digits, but that's not what my sources are saying. Today is the official first triple-digit day.
Okay.
And the official start of Rick's swim days, because I checked my pool water today and it is on. I am so swimming. So, folks, don't go anywhere. We'll have your 7-day forecast right after this break.
46 Weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather. We have a fire watch. Fire weather watch will remain in effect through Thursday at 8 p.m. Winds out of the southwest 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts in excess of 35 miles per hour. They'll be strongest in the afternoon. That in combination with extremely low humidity between 6 and 11% is going to make it extremely dangerous and volatile for fire. So be very careful. Looking at today, we had a sunny day out there, a high 101 degrees, our first triple-digit temperature of the year. Congratulations to us. Winds out of the south-southwest to 7 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 26 miles per hour. Our pressure on the barometer, 29.84. The UV index for today is 9, very high. Sunrise at 5:26 a.m. and a record out was 116 degrees back in 1940. Looking at tonight, it's going to be clear for us, a low of 75. Winds out of the west-southwest at 11 miles per hour with gusts upwards of 29 miles per hour. Sunset will be at 8:03 p.m. and a record low of 52 degrees in 1943. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, just sparse clouds, really mostly clear out there. A high of 98, a low of 75. Winds out of the west-southwest at 14 miles per hour with gusts up to 36 miles per hour. Our UV index is 9, very high, and sunrise will be at 5:26 a.m. Looking at our 7-day forecast, Friday, looking at a 20% chance of rain with cloudy skies, 32 mile per hour gusts with a high of 94 and a low of 64. Saturday, 32 mile per hour gusts, a high of 87, a low of 62. Sunday, finishing off the weekend, 31 mile per hour gusts, a high of 90, a low of 65. Monday, going to have 20 mile per hour gusts with a high of 95 and a low of 68. Tuesday, 23 mile per hour gusts, a high of 99 and a low of 69. And Wednesday, we're going to have expected, well, really no wind at all, down underneath 10 mile per hour winds with a high of 106 and a low of 77. And a worse weather in the nation today is Paris Crossing, Indiana for gusty thunderstorms. All right, folks, and just a couple quick announcements. The band, One Last Go, is back at the Maverick on June 16th. The music starts at 7 p.m. and goes until 10 p.m. There will be food and drinks available. The event is outside with open viewing and seating and is open to all ages. Tickets are $5 pre-sale and $8 at the door. For more information, please call 775-513-1547.
And I wanted to remind everybody that Red Apple Fireworks grand opening is going to be this Saturday, all day. They'll have popcorn and free slushies, all that good stuff. So make sure you go down to Red Apple Fireworks. It's in the Edward Holmes Plaza down on Highway 160. So they'll be looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, it's pretty much, if you're on your way to Vegas, it is the last building before you're basically out of
On the right, yep.
And folks, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
From everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.
Good night.